So we've done this bit already. We've talked about what happens here.
Yeah.
As far as I can see. Okay. So that's up. I don't know who's going top yet, but we'll look at that tower 1. They are sending one person there, so you should look to commit maybe not so heavily to there. Don't know who they're sending yet, but you would have a team that goes to tower 1 and looks to secure tower 1. Yeah?
We divided all teams. Like
you would have a team that goes to the sun altar to try and take that, or vice versa, whatever altar it is. Then tower 3.
I was going for Moon Altar.
It's too far away. That's too far away from you. It's too easy for them to cancel your TPs at that point. You always focus. You can you can either focus here and here, yeah.
Yeah.
Or so you either focus this point, and this point, yeah, or this point, and this point. Your strongest team should go to either this one or this one, because those are the ones that are most likely to have the highest contention, because they are the ones closest to the enemy as well. Like, they're the same distance, right?
Yeah.
But do you really think... I mean, if you get this, that's pathetic. Yeah? Well, let's think about it for a minute. So it takes you, but it takes you 7 minutes to get here, yeah?
Yeah.
It takes them 4 minutes. Yeah. So you should never be able to get that. And if you do, they're just bad. And you shouldn't bet on your opponent being bad. You go, so you saw the map I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your people here. You got tower 3. Now, where do these people go from tower 3?
They're lazy. They don't go anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. So you got a big fight going on here. You've got a 600k guy, and you got Villain. He's their big guy, yeah?
Yeah, he's one of their big guys, yeah.
I can't see what his power is. Actually, I can if I go... here. No, where would be Villain?
He's the noseless guy.
I can't see his power when I click it. No, it doesn't let me.
210.
Okay, so he's a big factor there, yeah? Okay.
Very big.
What march is he running?
I'm not sure. I didn't fight him. It was like tower 1. We had to fight him.
Okay, see, so... Are these guys complaining that they can't beat him? Well, they actually are beating him. Look, he only has one march. So the goal would be to get him to get his march out, because you're not winning when he gets his march out. So what you want is to put loads into this tower, and you're gonna lose the tower, okay? Like he's going out now. So you want people to go and pop him. Like, what you could do, okay, is you want to... I don't know how he would react to it, but what you can do is the game will tell you that you have a rally coming towards you, right?
Yeah.
So you can rally him. See how this is under occupation for 1 minute and 35 seconds?
Yeah.
Get your strongest players to put a rally and to put their strongest march in there. He doesn't know that it's their strongest march. Then you rally him, and he has to make a choice as to whether he's going to tank the rally with his strong march, or he's going to stop you from taking that tower.
Yeah.
But instead, what you guys have done is you're constantly fighting at this tower 1. And, see, so... Here, you've taken tower 4. Good. They didn't commit a lot there, so that was easy.
How did that not cancel?
What do you mean?
How did that not cancel the relocation? Pull down?
Which one?
You see this one? Like...
It might be bugged on my thing. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll give you a little trick with these as well. So, this central tower... yeah? Once you have it under occupation, it's actually better to not have loads of people reinforcing it, because you can make an attack bounce. You just need to be quick. So what you can do is, if I put a march into here, yeah? And Callie comes at it and tries to take this, she has to set the march to attack, yeah?
Yeah.
You're not setting it to attack the tower and seize the tower. You're setting it to attack the march. It's almost a glitch and a bug in the game, right? So you pull your march out, and no one has a march in there. Do you know what happens to the march when it hits the tower?
The march goes back.
Yeah. And then you can take that. Then you would put the march back in. And the same thing would happen if he goes to seize it, to be honest. So it's not that risky. If he goes to seize it, and you have a march in there, the march will go, oh fuck, I don't want to fight this. No matter how weak it is, like you say, like that's what they'll do. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's happening in the so the central tower opens up. You don't have any strong player, do you, that can?
Except Dolphin, like he was beating them, but he was only like 195k, and there were like 200ks, and they just killed him so much.
See, so it's
ruined his troops.
Okay, so it's kind of important with Dolphin, yeah. Dolphin should be here as your stronger player, because
he already had the Sun Altar.
No, Dolphin should have come here and waited here.
Yeah.
Until these players no. The reason being, until these players show up, it's harder for Dolphin to fight them there than it is if he's on top of them. If Dolphin is on top of these guys, he can then put them in a situation where they can't engage with anything, because if they do, he will
there to contest.
He will attack them. And then other players, like, so what you would do is you would have like the people from Tower 3 that have secured Tower 3 go here on this side of the tower. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the reason being for that is these guys are strong enough to beat them in there, definitely. But they can put marches in there, they can contest that, and Dolphin, whenever they do, has to hit them and punish them for it. Right?
Yeah.
And then that allows you to take this. See how Stilly's moved here now?
Yeah.
Stilly is kind of doing that thing with what I just said with Dolphin. Like she has to be closer. And any time Dolphin, it doesn't work with like a big whale as well as like somebody else. But these guys aren't that big. They'll have one march, right?
Oh no, they had 200k marches.
Stilly does not have 200k marches. These guys here do not. Yeah. So the people at the tower, Dolphin can deal with if like he's here, and he can stop them. And then your other people are here taking the central tower. And then once you've committed the central tower, if you watch what I've done in my fight, is what should happen is they'll send lots of resources to the central tower because you've secured it, and the central tower is important. Once they send those resources from like here, like they send their big guy to here, you might say, okay, Dolphin, you're going to lose, like hold out as long as you can, do your thing if you want to. If not, you can come up here.
Yeah.
And the people will go here and take the tower 1. Okay, so
and Goku had like 200k marches.
Okay, so the tower is worth 100 points. But look, see, the central tower isn't taken yet. And you guys have, and so the lead is tied at the moment, right? If you'd taken the central tower by moving your troops around and securing like one side and fighting it, they would have had to commit to that, and you would have had a lead of 35 points, right? 35 to 20. So they would have had to do something about that. Then you would go to Tower 1. back to then you'd go to Tower 1 that's being fought over. There's no reason to fight over that because it's, as you said, Goku, Gibbs, these guys are strong. You're going to struggle to take it. So you recognize that and you go for something else, like this tower here. And then you force them to react to the fact that you've done that. Then you go back to Tower 1. And you don't have to hold. And see, so no one was here and no one did this, so they were able to take this back. And that's how they got their lead. This one, I mean, that's fine. There are people fighting over that. The reason you lost is because you committed too hard to this. And Goku was beating you. But if you look at... And they're going to take this as well, aren't they? Because, to be honest, Dolphin can't...
Dolphin is gonna die, yeah.
Dolphin can't beat them on his own.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a 1v1, he would, but not 3v1. There's no way. And I was there, but I couldn't do anything.
So, then you've got...
You're right, we committed too hard on Tower 1. Wasted too much time there.
Yeah, there's no like. You don't. Even if you're the strongest, you're never gonna win an IB by sheer force, because you can always go somewhere where the opponent's not. Right?
Yeah.
See, so you've committed loads to here, and they're stronger, so they've taken that, and you didn't have anyone here, and so now you are producing 10 points, which is pathetic.
Yeah, that was bad.
I mean, you're gonna lose this one sometimes, but it should be easy to take back, right?
Yeah, that's what you think, but like, these people were like, the only tower which we held was the one me and the Marco held, and the
This
villain
one?
on our tower. Yeah, this one. This is the only tower we were able to keep. Like, our tower.
That's
like,
because
people,
they didn't care about it.
no, they came in like 3 to 4 people, but they were still not able to like take the tower from us. It was just me, Marco. But what happened on our tower? Go to our tower.
This one?
Yeah, this one, right? This villain guy, right? He's like strong and he's just holding it, and we have no one, right? Barely any.
But okay,
E5.
the reason villain is able to stay there is because you're not. You guys. So. You guys are either what you do here. Either you take villain here, yeah, and you bring Dolphin because you think Dolphin can handle him, and then Dolphin deals with him.
Dolphin had to go. Yeah, Dolphin had to go.
And then you take that tower, or you say, "Great villain, you can stay there. You can stay at Tower 3. We're all gonna commit to the middle and take the middle," and then villain has to react to the fact that you've gone to the middle, or
no, like the 3 people there were enough for the middle. Like they didn't need anyone.
no, that's because you didn't have people there together working to deal with them, and Dolphin was on his own for too long, right?
No, Dolphin had to leave. Like after he got zeroed, he had to leave for some work. So like we basically had no T5.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were trying to rally them and shit, but like we had one T5 at the end. Marco is T5, but he's only like 160k. That like all the sites were occupied. Like you can see there, everywhere there's like a 40 T5 200k march just sitting there, except the top tower. But when the top tower came, we were still holding on to it.
Okay, so you took this one.
I will lose that one. Like the Castle 40 is T5 is just so, like there's like three 200k or 190k march there.
So Rebella is 918k. They don't have a 200k march here, I don't think, do they?
Yeah, they do. They had like 8 to
Okay,
9
here it
200k
is.
marches.
This guy has a
That guy
2.
had two, not one but two 200k marches.
Okay.
The only one the only guy like I didn't fight as villain because he was at our base and I don't know what his march was.
Okay.
He had like 1 million honor at the end. Like let's go from the start, right? The first mistake was going for the moon altar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like
You managed to hold it because they didn't go for it, but that's far away from anything. And I guess, okay, to be honest, you shouldn't have gone for that right away. But what these altars do is it gives you access to this tower and this tower effectively, because
yeah,
you can move in there when you want to. So with that in mind, that's why you take this first and you look to hold this, because that gives you access to. That's why I would say personally, going for this side of the map is better, because it does
yeah.
give you access to like these more
Yeah.
effectively.
It basically even gives us a way to the World Heart. I mean the center
Well,
tower.
no, but it gives you way to the center tower. So Dolphin would start here, go for this, and then go,
Yeah.
okay, Stilly, their strong guys are on this side. I'm going to port right next to them. Then guys go over here and start fighting them at the central tower, right? And
Yeah.
Dolphin is not looking to really do anything with the central tower. He's looking to.
It's just stopping
He
them from taking it.
he's stopping them from taking it and looking to punish them when they do and beat them, and then your guys can take that central tower after that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have everything now, yeah?
Yeah, except the top one. We are going to take the top one back,
No, but
but
they
they are
have.
going to have everything. Yeah, for now. Like when I go there, I'll be taking it.
So.
Marco, I
So
think
what is
Marco will
this
be the
one?
one
Is this
taking
is
it.
troop power, I think, or troops left? So you have more troops than them.
We have more. We had more numbers than them. It's basically like honor feat for them.
So the timing of people are off here. You've let Villain get close to this tower, which gives him too much control over that tower, because he can attack that very quickly and then do a fast recall of his troops,
Yeah,
and
they
you
have
can't
to
beat
move in
him.
closer.
Well, no, they either had to move in closer, or because Villain was here originally, I think, right?
Yeah. No, he was around there. He was
Around
always
here
close.
somewhere. No, he wasn't that close. He was like here or something like that. He wasn't
Yeah.
right on top of it. Now every second counts, right? See, so now Villain has sent a march out to take that, and he lost. See?
Yeah.
Like Good Night beat. Didn't want to do that. So Good Night beat him because of that, right?
Yeah.
And that's good. But the issue is that he's so close that it's hard to do a timing thing like that now. Is he going to beat him again? See, they're all losing because he's able to just
Yeah.
put his march in now, and and win. It's not. Sometimes, like, what if there was somebody here?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, with a rally, sometimes in a case like this, I would be so far as inclined to say, set a 10-minute rally, lock troops in for 10 minutes, and pop a guy like right here or like really close to him that can just last, and then the second, and then put your strongest marches in, and then put marches into that tower. Put like as many marches as you can into that tower, because he will have to commit his one, probably his strongest march to deal with that, because it's multiple marches. So if you get like 15 marches in there, he's not going to be able to beat all of them with his march if they're slightly similar in power. If they're like 60k, he's just going to break through them. But if they're 140, 130, like, that should be fine. He's not going to be able to break through 15 of those. With just one march, right? And then so when he's even then, he's not going to break through it, I don't think.
Like a 200k march can easily like take down 15 like 130, 140k marches.
Maybe not. But he would still have to commit his bigger march there. He's not going to be able to take it with his smaller one, right? So the second that march goes in and goes to attack, you send your rally in. That's what you would do. But if you rally him and you just sort of wait the 5 minutes or do whatever, he just makes sure that it's there when your rally hits, and that doesn't matter. So you're just, as you said, you're just feeding him points. So you've stopped committing to Tower 1. See, now would be the time to possibly commit to Tower 1, because there's very little people there. Although they do have this guy who you said is quite strong, so maybe not. Tower 2, I wouldn't have committed Poppy to there, because, as I said, like,
that's the only tower we were holding, you know, me and him. Like,
yeah, but it's very easy for them to keep that, isn't it? So, like, here they have it. So keep this. Okay, so if you get rid of people at this tower, it takes them, I think there's a 5-minute cooldown in terms of them coming back. So probably going to take them about 7 minutes and 15, maybe 8 minutes to get back to here. Yeah. When you get zeroed, it's going to take you 12 minutes to get back to there, right? So it's kind of poor management of resources.
Like, that was the only place which wasn't like that 40 Castle 40 guy. There was only one of them. It was doable with Marco, right? Because holding points is at the end all that matters. Doesn't matter how long they take, as long as we are holding it, right? It's still beneficial to us. Like, the issue was, like, they spent so much time in Tower 3 and they still failed to get it. Like, they ported him out. Yeah. Like, they ported him out, but like that he used his like second TP, I think. Then he came in back here, and then we wasted there. And the top tower, the one, he committed so hard over there, it was kind of pointless.
What, this one?
Yeah, at the start we were like just urging it. That was team 1, basically.
Okay. So, is this helping?
Yeah, it is very helpful. Like, see, the top tower, the one which I'm holding, that's the only tower we had. We were losing everywhere else.
I mean, it is harder when you're strong. But
Yeah, but these guys were not that good, you know. They were not that good.
it's about moving with your opponent and forcing them to make a move. What happened here is, as you said, like Tower 1, like Villain kind of dealt with you there, and then you didn't have a response to it. So, and you couldn't take the lead off of anything. And once they had the lead, because they were stronger, they could just
It was
secure
easier
things.
to
Yeah.
easier to hold it, yeah. Like when someone is stronger, you cannot let them have the lead because if they only have one march, it's way easier to defend a tower after taking it rather than taking the tower.
Yep.